Hello, 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 and welcome to another RTAppetizer. Today we will be facing Pokephilia. They have chosen Lua, Aiden, Landy, Shuna, and Ahmed. I went with DJB, Arwell, Bryceria, Stene, and Dilibet. I decided to ban the Ahmed, the last pick Ahmed. It would be just too much for me. And they got rid of my Stene. So let's hop right in and see how I did in this fight. So, starting off, Lua, of course, going to go first. Not going to use the sleep quite yet, which is understandable. Just going to go right for the S3. It's a 20k HP Lua, so it doesn't have enough effectiveness to get my DJB, which is great. I'm fine with that. Bryceria just going to go into the Aiden, and then I'm going to hit her with my Dilibet. I don't know that critting her mattered all that much. I think I probably still would have killed even if I missed, but I mean, we'll never know. There, Shuna just going to S1, get a dual attack with the Lua, but that, again, doesn't really matter. Coming up, the Landy, going to rip an S3, get everybody's speed buff again, which is very annoying. Lua going to S3, put the Dilibet to sleep to prevent the AoE from her at the very least. I'm going to heal everybody up, go into the Shuna. Shuna is going to stand there and look very pretty in her dress. She is actually going to rip the S3. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I imagine they tried to sleep the Bryceria, but the immunity did not get stripped, which is great for me. Shuna, I can't really stun the Shuna, but I do want the barriers, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to use Bryceria's S3 to hit everybody, take them down, defense break the Landy, which is great. Shuna now is essentially forced to S3 or S2. Which is going to give everybody a nice barrier. But the Landy gets her S3 again, so more than likely Bryceria is dead. And that does seem to be the case. Lua, just going to go into the Dilibet, get the defense break, but that's actually fine by me. I was going to be using my S3 anyway. Invert the barriers, don't get the blind on the Landy, which is a little bit unfortunate. I wish I had defense buff for this, because with defense buff, this might have actually killed the Landy. But not quite there yet. Arwell gonna S1 into the Landy, hope to kill her, not quite. The Shuna is going to soul burn her S1, get some more healing for the Landy. Landy going to S1 into the Arwell and get rid of her. Lua doesn't really have anything she can do. And my Dilibet will be coming up soon. And my DJB has his S3 available. So there's not really much they can do at this point. I don't know if you could hear that. People are, I mean, it's July 4th. People are blowing off fireworks. I hate fireworks. It's not my cup of tea. Dilibet gonna kill the Landy, and now they don't have anything. And that's gonna be the match, and we'll just hop straight into the next one, so there's no delay. Alright, we have the second fight against Zeki Baba. They are going to first pick C. Lilius and then go into AOL, Maid Chloe, Rylet, and Summer Charlotte. I am doing Arwell, DJB, Hand Guy, Aiden, and Rowana. They banned the Rowana on my side, and I get rid of the Rylet on theirs. So now it is an Aiden versus Sharklet fight. who has the best supports. What will be... I forgot to do that. Well, now you know how long the video is. Who will kill the other one first? Lilias is just going to S1 into the Arwell. Hit everybody but miss the Aiden, which works for me. I was a little upset that the Sharklet happened to get both immunity and defense buff from everything. So I'm just going to rip the S3 into the Sharklet. I probably could have gotten rid of the S3. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to attack down the Charlotte, but this will proc the Maid Chloe to do her skills. And then Arwell, silenced from the AOL, which is a little bit annoying. I would have liked to stun the Summer Charlotte. And they're just going to go balls to the wall right into my Aiden, and I'm dead. So that was a good fight. Aiden continues to disappoint me beyond all reasonable doubt. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I hate Aiden so much. Third battler, Xuna. They are rocking the Arwell, a Ravi, Lone Crescent, Lone Crescent Bellona, Seaside Bellona, and then Destina as the last pick. I went LRK because I'm incredibly tired of everyone else picking LRK and thought, why can't I do that? And then Bellion, Stene, Rowana, and Solitaria. They banned the Solitaria. I banned the Destina. This is going to be a fun one because they have nothing but counters on their side, and I have a Rowana, which is just free. LRK is going to... I'm just going to soul burn it because there's no reason for me not to. Ravi going to head up next, get a dual attack with the Seaside Bellona because why wouldn't they get a dual attack almost immediately? Bellion is going to go provoke just the Lone Crescent Bellona, but now we've got counters coming out the wazoo. Stene, I am going to stun the... I don't remember who I stunned. Okay. I'm going to stun the Lone Crescent Bellona. Rowana doesn't really need to pop her heal buff quite yet. I'm just going to go into Lone Crescent Bellona again. They are going to attempt to stun the LRK, and they do get it, but my Rowana says, how about no? I'll counter, and then a little bit more healing on everybody. I am going to, once again, soul burn so that I can get the Seaside Bellona to proc once again and push my LRK up even further. Give everybody a nice barrier, get my healing done, blind everybody, get another counter, and oh boy, what a fun game we're having here. I am going to kill the Arwell. Well, not quite kill the Arwell. Now seems like a good time to pop the revive buff on everybody, just in case somebody dies. Ravi gonna S1 is blind, hits anyway. Seaside Bellona is blind as well. She's going to S3, and well, she's gonna hit pretty much everyone but the Bellion and the Rowana. Bellion is going to counter. Lone Crescent Bellona also blind. Not actually going to hit anybody that time, which is great. LRK, he's probably dying here, so I'm not going to soul burn his S3. Find out the Lone Crescent Bellona is on actual counter, not just her passive. I'm just going to keep soul burning. I'm saving the soul burns for Stene at this point, because now I have 2 souls. I am going to kill the Lone Crescent Bellona, do some good damage to the Ravi, get a dual attack, doesn't really matter. And now they have to kill LRK. And who they get back will be very deterministic of the end of the fight. They get back Arwell, and that is just not going to cut it at this stage. So yeah, we pull that one out. And now for the final dessert.
And our final
is against Lofs, who I've seen before. They're a very, very good player. They go with Leica, Aravi, Celilius, Shu, and Arya. I go with Arwell, DJB, Charlotte, Benny Maru, and a Pirate Captain Flan. So my Benny Maru is slightly different from how he was before. He's now on counter set as opposed to lifesteal set. Let's see how that works out for me. So we're just going to hop right into it. I am spreading the gospel of Charlotte. They're going to S2 with Leica into Benny Maru, get a counter with the Shu, but no Fwoosh, which is highly unfortunate for them, I guess. Arwell going to be pushed up by DJB, going to stun the Shu so that she can't get anti-crypt up for everyone right away. Lilias can't really press buttons all that well, so she's just going to S1 into the Benimaru. Benimaru gets a counter against the Leica. I want to hold on to my S3 for a little bit, so I'm going to just S1 the Leica, get my S2 passive as well. Hit everybody, which is wonderful. They're just going to keep going into Benny Maru. Benny Maru's going to counter again. Hit the Aravi. Charlotte's turn now. Will she be able to hit the Shu? Hopefully so. She does, and gets the attack down on the Shu, which is great. DJB, there's not really going to be any barriers in this fight, so I'm just going to raw S2. Blind everyone, which is just so good. Lilias' turn again. They don't want to proc Benny Maru. I'm going to counter once again. Shu is brought and actually hit the Benny Maru, but no Fwoosh once again, which I will take. Shu going to rip her S3. Blind S3 hits the Benny Maru again. But what are you going to do? Charlotte doesn't care about your crit resist, though. Hits the Shu once more. I'm going to try to get rid of the crit resist and the immunity on the Shu, and then try to stun her with DJB. No luck. Benny Maru, though, he's probably going down, so I'm going to S3 with him into the Ravi. Hope for a defense break. No luck. And they are going to blind into Benny Maru with a Ravi and no dice, and that is the match. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Very good match. Thank you, Loafs, if you ever see this, which you probably won't. But that is going to end it for today. So, thank you very much for watching this episode. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. It really does mean a lot. Subscribe if you like my content and if you want to see more. And then I will see you on the next one. So have a great day.